Hi guys, it's Alyssa again. So yeah, for the Capstone project, I decided to go with a website for a couple of reasons. As an editor, I feel like that's the best way to just kind of display all of my work instead of trying to come up with a reel, which maybe I'll still try and do. I just think the website's the best way to go. Also, in previous editing classes, I remember teachers suggesting a website as one of the like a good tool, and a lot of ads I'm looking at for jobs recommend kind of a website or some sort of online portfolio. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump in and I'll kind of show you guys the website I have going and just kind of talk about some of the decisions I made. It's not completely finished. Of course, I'll keep adding to it as time goes on, as I work on more projects, and especially when I start applying to jobs in January, I'll probably definitely add some stuff to it. So let's get started. Okay. Okay, so here's the website thus far. I don't have a domain yet, but I do plan on buying one at some point soon. It's a big decision to pick like the exact domain. So right now, here's just kind of the template I'm working with. At the top, I just kind of have my name, my desired aspiration here, video editor, and then I have a couple of tabs right here: home, programs, about me. I also have a link to my Vimeo and my LinkedIn. These should take me right there. I don't know if it will right now, but yeah, I have them properly linked. A get in touch button where if you click that, it'll open up your email and it'll put my email in there so you can directly just send an email directly to me. I do plan to add on my resume and probably my email somewhere up here, and a phone number and maybe an address so it's more visible, but most likely an email. So yeah, if we scroll down, here's my name, here it says video editor again, here's a picture of me. I have to get a more professional picture taken soon. Probably the next time DePaul offers that, I'll have to do that. But until then, here's the closest to a professional picture I have. I wrote a little paragraph about myself. I'm not going to read it. If you want to pause and read it, go ahead. I just kind of threw something in. I need to work with that a little bit more because I don't know if it's exactly how I want it. And then another contact button. So if you press that again, it'll take you to my email. So you can just go right ahead and send me an email. Trying to make it as easy as I can for employers to reach me. Like there's several: get in touch, contact. I'll put my email up here in like big letters. Yeah, so let's scroll down. And here is some of my projects. So we're going to go in depth about these. But yeah, this was interesting because I wanted to originally kind of put my work in a bunch of different tabs. Like up front I wanted like personal projects, and then a tab for the videos I did during my internship, and then a tab for projects I did while here at DePaul. But I figured just by doing that, that separates a lot of my work and makes you have to like dig and work harder to find specific works. So I found that this works best by just kind of throwing all of it right here as soon as you scroll down, right in the home page. And I think that works best too because that's the main reason why employers come to the website. That's the whole reason of the website, is to display my work. So I think by just throwing it right there on the front page, it's very obvious. People can just click through these and just watch whatever sounds interesting instead of having to click through a bunch of tabs. So that was something I immediately did and then changed out of it because I thought this worked much better. So if you notice, if you highlight over it, it says the title of the project, and I wrote a brief little paragraph about it, just explaining like if it was a project I did for class, like this one was. I said I did it in production 2. I talked about what our prompt was, what our challenge was for that class. Yeah, and some of these are direct links from my Vimeo. I only have a couple of videos on my Vimeo account, so if you click on it, it'll take you directly there. So you can tell at the bottom here it says Vimeo. I think it's these first 4 have it. Yeah. Some of them are not my Vimeo just due to copyright issues. It was hard, but I was able to put them on here otherwise. So yeah, you can just highlight over it. It says it. You can click on it, and it'll go right ahead and start playing the video. So I think that's a really good way to just show my work right off the bat. I explained what I did in each one. Like this one I said I edited, did sound design. This one is sound design and color. So yeah, I wrote a little bit about what the project is and what I had to do on it. If we go down, here's a couple more that are here. Some more, just it's pretty standard. 2 videos from my internship. They're all pretty much the same, so I only put about 2 on there, but maybe I'll put more. I have hundreds of these, but they're all basically the exact same thing, so I may put more. There's more videos in here I really want to add, and I'll work on that soon. It was having issues, but I'll fiddle around with it more and get those on there. So yeah, if we scroll down, we see get in touch. Again, my Vimeo, my LinkedIn, a little thing you can fill out to get a hold of me, and just a picture of a skyline. A little chat box down here. It should be able to send me emails. So I'll just talk about these two tabs really quick, and that should be about it. So if we click on Programs, I definitely wanted this information to be highlighted somewhere. I didn't know how to do it, so I figured making a tab as of right now works best. I may have to fiddle around if I just want to put this all right on the front page. But right now it's its own tabs. It says Programs and Post Skills. So here I break down all the editing programs I'm familiar with and comfortable with. I say which one I preferred, sound programs, and other programs. Oh, excuse me. And other programs. I just have some generic stock photos here for now. And then below that I just have post skills, things like rotoscoping, chroma key, compositing, things like that. I was debating if maybe I want to add another section just for, I don't know, other skills or things that I can do. I don't know, just trying to display what programs I know, what skills I know, and what I can do in a job. So I have to fiddle around with this more, but it's definitely something I do want to highlight, and I'll have to figure out how to play that in. Again, at the bottom, my Vimeo, my LinkedIn. I do have a Facebook, but it's a personal Facebook, so I feel weird adding it, and I don't really have an Instagram or a Twitter or anything, but for right now, that's it. Then I have About Me tab. It's very generic. There's another picture of me. I wrote another little paragraph that if you want to pause and read, go ahead. It's not the best. I have to work with it more. And then I added a little fun facts just because I wanted to show a little bit of my personality, even though this is mostly a professional website just to get jobs. I do want to show a tiny bit of my personality just so employers get a feel of me and who I am and how I would fit into that company. So yeah, that is it right now. I only have a few tabs, but I think it's coming along really well. Obviously, this is not the final version. I'm going to keep adding to it. I'm going to keep uploading projects as I work on it. I'm going to keep adding stuff to my programs and my About Me tab. Maybe I'll add more tabs. Yeah, I'm definitely going to add my resume once I fix that up. It's not finished yet. I need to revise it, so after I do that, I'll probably link it up here, or maybe I'll just put it somewhere around here where you can easily access it, like a PDF or something where you can look at it right away. Other information like that. If anyone has any ideas of other stuff that'd be good to add, that'd be great. But yeah, this is pretty much it. It was interesting. I'm excited that I made this because I really, really wanted to make a website for a while, and I think it's a really good way to market myself. And it'll be easy just to throw a link in an application or on my resume or in an email. So that's really good. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I remember when I first started, I had a lot of, different color schemes. I had a lot of tabs, and I worked on kind of refining it. Because I think even though it's a little simple, I think that's the best. By looking at other examples, I think it's best just to have a nice, sleek, simple design. Just everything's right here. You don't have to look for my work. It's the first thing you can see. You can see about me, you can see my skills, and you can get in touch with me, which is really the only priority and thing that we need the website for. So, yeah, that is it. It was fun to make, and that is my capstone. So, thank you guys.